Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Welcome to Nerd Informants, episode number 5. And Tim Church, there is only one thing that I can think of to say right now for episode number 5.
What's that, Josh?
You know what it is?
I don't know.
It is morphin' time.
It's morphin' time.
It's morphin' time. Okay, so what is it? Triceratops?
Yeah, Triceratops, pterodactyl.
Mastodon.
I don't know. A mammoth.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Saber-toothed tiger.
You got it. Yes.
Or,
that
if
felt
you're
good.
a fan of Power Rangers the movie, Bullfrog.
There was a bullfrog in the Power Rangers movie?
Yeah, after they received their ninja powers.
That's scary.
The Black Ranger, played by Johnny Bosch,
Johnny Young Bosch.
yeah, was a frog.
That to me just seems so racist. I'm sorry, you can't be a Power Ranger because of the color of your skin. Why did you lead us there?
No comment.
No comment. Well, it is episode number 5 of Nerd Informants. We are happy you are here. It is
So
a beautiful Memorial Day weekend 2016. The Power Rangers theme song is blaring for the show intro today. And let's just put it this way. If you want to subscribe to Nerd Informants, we would encourage you to go to our YouTube channel right now and sub it up.
Just do it.
What's the name?
Oh, Nerd Informants at YouTube, or you can find us on Facebook
Okay.
at Nerd Informants.
Okay.
You can also find us on Twitter, and
Okay.
you're not gonna believe this, at Nerd Informants.
Wow.
So like us, tweet us, follow us, post at us, do it all, because we want to hear from you.
My God, I love how easy that is. It's Nerd Informants everywhere. You designed that so well.
Yeah, you know.
Nerd Informants is brought to you by Bacon Brothers United. You like bacon?
I love bacon.
My buddy Nick Ellis up in New York City loves bacon.
All right.
What's up, Nicky? How you doing, brother? All right, Nerd Informants episode 5. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, obviously, we're kind of geeking out over Power Rangers for episode number 5. Let's just put it that way.
That's right.
There's a good reason behind that.
Yes, there is.
Why are we geeking out for Power Rangers here in episode
right.
number 5? Break it down for me,
All
please.
right, well, Josh, Lionsgate announced over the week that they plan to make at least 7 more Power Rangers movies past the one that's already in production right now. So that means a total of 8 Power Rangers movies could be coming to a theater near you over the course of 8 movies, 15 years.
I like that.
So
I really like that
15,
a lot.
20 years?
7 movies?
that's insane.
How? Okay, so had they taken the time to plot this stuff out yet?
No, they have not. They don't have anything yet. But that was the announcement this week, is that they want to make at least 8 movies featuring the Rangers. Now, and this isn't even telling us whether these movies are going to have the same Rangers that are going to be in this movie upcoming, or if it's going to be new Rangers for each movie, or if they're going to interchange Rangers over the years. They're not letting us know too terribly much. The announcement simply was 7 movies to come, additionally, past the movie that they are making currently.
7 films, that is a lot of Power Rangers film content. I don't even think they have a direction yet. Elizabeth Banks is Rita Repulsa.
Yeah.
We've got a cast of relative unknowns as the Power Rangers, which...
Very true.
That's either going to be a good thing or it's going to be a bad thing. What up, Jason? How is it going to be doing? But I don't know. I am not willing to put money down on this yet at all.
Oh, no. I love the Power Rangers. I grew up with the Power Rangers. The Power Rangers is basically my livelihood, I'm pretty sure.
It's your livelihood? Why?
It's my birthright, frankly.
Do you have a retirement plan and a 401k based on Power Rangers memorabilia and whatnot?
Yeah.
I want to be like him when I get older.
Saban writes my retirement checks, and that's a fact.
It's morphin' time!
Tim, sit down, go take your pills. You're 80 years old. This is getting ridiculous.
He's going to be watching Power Rangers episode reruns in the nursing home when he's older. Mark my words. He can only be so lucky if Jason David Frank is still alive at that point and he's your roommate or something.
Yeah. JDF, we're going to share a nursing home, buddy. You're going to like it.
Something tells me Jason David Frank would get beat up before he actually makes it to the nursing home.
Who knows?
Everybody wants to pick a fight with the Green Ranger.
It's true, but he is a professional fighter, so they have good reason. So
Okay. Let me just throw it out to you. That's right. I mean, do you remember what his Zord was?
Green Ranger Zord? Dragon?
Oh, come on. What show are we doing here? What show are we doing? All right. I gotta step off camera for a second. What? Come on. You're killing me, Smalls. Dragon Zord.
Dragon Zord. Yeah. That's what I said.
The Dragon
I
Zord,
said
the dragon dagger. Man, Jason David Frank is gonna pop right through my patio door and beat us both up. You know this.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a great guy, though.
Okay, so 7 films, you've broken it down. Apparently it's going to happen. Lionsgate is behind it. That is a whole lot of Power Ranger goodness, whether you want it or not. Please, God. Can we say a prayer right now, you and me?
Sure.
All right, bow your head.
Okay.
Heavenly Father and the film gods up above, please extend your blessings to the upcoming Power Rangers movie, and please don't let it suck. Please. Don't let it suck. Okay, all right. Was that a good prayer?
I feel a lot better now.
I think the Lord heard us. On that one. Now we can only be so lucky. Okay. I'm not aiming to get you and I in trouble with this discussion, but I feel like we need to talk about it. I think we need to talk about it a lot.
Okay.
This is going to basically, if it doesn't tick off the nerd community at large, then I'm sorry. You don't have a soul. Your heart is not beating right now. There is a petition going around right now. Captain America has not had a very good week at all, my friend.
No, he is not.
Point number 1. There's a petition going around the interwebs right now to make Steve Rogers, a.k.a. Captain America, gay.
He's not kidding.
No, I'm not kidding at all. I'm not kidding at all. There is a petition going around the internet right now to make Steve Rogers, Captain America, gay.
And not just gay with anyone. They want to make him gay with his friend, his buddy, his good old pal, Bucky, the Winter Soldier.
You take that back.
I wish I could.
Where is this coming from, and why is it relevant?
First of all, it's not relevant, okay?
Man, that's good. I'm sorry. Anyway.
You threw me off so much.
Yes!
No, it's not, Josh, it's not relevant, okay? These people are clearly not comic book fans. They are just wanting to complain about something.
Let me just throw this out there. Are they bandwagon jumpers? Is that what this is? They're caught up in the moment. It's 2016. We're offended by every single thing out there. Is that what this is? Is that what this is coming from?
That's exactly what it is, Josh. Okay? Let's be honest. It's Captain America. He's been around for forever. Okay?
Yeah. And he's got to be relevant with the times, right?
The guy was... Okay, if we're looking at the MCU, the guy has been frozen in ice since World War II.
Yeah.
And now he's awake. He's finally back with his best friend after following the events of Captain America Civil War. And they feel the need for the next movie to have the bros go to the next level. Okay, we don't need this. I'm not saying it's not good for other movies, okay? Do whatever you want. But we finally got to see some potential for Steve Rogers and Sharon Carter in Civil War.
Yes,
okay?
we did.
That finally happen.
That was nice. I was very, very happy about that.
Let's not get off on a different track. When we finally have that going for us, people, Agent 13 and Captain America finally have the potential to finally hook up. It's what we've all wanted. I don't get why anyone wants to ruin that. But that's not all that Captain America's dealt with, Josh. You know what else he's had to deal with this week?
Oh God, I know we're gonna get into this. Just go ahead and say it right now, and I'm gonna go find a wall to put my head through.
The internet lost their freaking mind this week because Captain America said "Hail Hydra" in his new comic book. Okay? Now, don't unbuckle your seatbelt yet, Josh. The roller coaster is still going up and down. People on the internet, we are upset. Okay? But what they're not realizing is, it's just the first comic book. They had to leave you with some sort of cliffhanger so they would get you back for the next book, okay? Steve Rogers is not with Hydra. It's a trick. It's a trap. If you don't realize that by now, you are not a comic book fan. And frankly, you should just stop reading comics. So, you can breathe. You can calm down. Because it's my prediction as a nerd, as a comic book reader, as the biggest comic book fan there is, Steve Rogers is not with Hydra. It's a ply, it's a plot. He's playing a double agent of some sort. Get your head out of your butt. Okay? Feel better?
I don't feel so good right now.
Yeah.
I think I was hitting myself a little bit too hard there. I'm really okay. I'm happy. So it's a ruse. It's a ruse.
It's got to be a ruse, okay?
It's got to be. So you don't have definitive proof. What if it's not? What if he's a Nazi scumbag?
Look at Captain America and look at all he has done.
I can't take it.
Now, don't get me wrong. They're playing this in a way, and a lot of articles that I read this week involved the fact that in the MCU, they actually brought Hydra up through S.H.I.E.L.D. S.H.I.E.L.D. was cloaking Hydra, okay?
Cloaking?
Cloaking Hydra. That's right. They were hiding Hydra within S.H.I.E.L.D., and people need to understand that that this in the comic book is just a ruse, as Josh said, and people just need to calm down.
All right.
Need to chill.
I am behind myself right now. I'm beside myself. First of all, you want to go out there and you want to make Captain America, Bucky.
You mess up my hair.
Bucky and Captain America, they want to make them really, really close, and then you're going to turn Steve Rogers into a Nazi.
So is that really what we want for Captain America, to become a gay Nazi? Is that really what we want for the character? Let's be honest here.
Those two things are getting under my skin, folks. But when you go in there and you start mixing up the magic and technology of the realm of Harry Potter with my Marvel movies and giving Hydra invisibility cloaks, you stepped over the line. Habitual line stepper.
Always.
God, can we talk about something else?
Let's talk about something else.
What do you got?
All right. I think staying within the Marvel realm, why not? And speaking of realms, let's head to a little land where Thor lives. You know where Thor lives? You know what that's called?
Valhalla?
Yeah.
Did I get that wrong?
A little.
Oh, but wait a minute. Does he live in Loompa Land? They've got a rainbow bridge.
Yeah, that's true. They do.
Where does he live?
Asgard.
Asgard.
Where Mel Gibson reportedly this week informed the world that he could have been Odin. That's right.
What? He was up for Thor's dad.
That's
in the original Thor movie. What was he do? Oh yeah, I know what Mel Gibson was doing. He was engrossed in legal battles at that time, if I'm not mistaken, and kind of around that time frame, right? His ex-baby mama was kind of like going psycho, and he was in court battles and all that stuff. Did he have it? Was that the explanation he gave, or was it something else?
Oh, he didn't really give much of an explanation, really.
He just said, "Hey,
hey, I could have been Odin," and that was about the extent of it, which is kind of
okay. All right, I'm with you.
It's kind of interesting, honestly, because we could have seen Martin Riggs as Odin instead of Anthony Hopkins as Odin, which kind of tears at my heart a little bit because, frankly, I love Anthony Hopkins as Odin. I think he's probably one of the best parts of the Thor movies outside of Tom Hiddleston. And Thor himself, Chris Hemsworth. So basically, I am having trouble seeing anyone else in that position. But also, seeing Mel Gibson in a Marvel movie is something I'm okay with. I mean,
would have been.
We're getting Kurt Russell in a Marvel movie
epic.
Next year in Guardians of the Galaxy, potentially playing the part of Star-Lord's father, who is yet to be named. So we got a lot of things going for us. So Mel Gibson, I wish you wouldn't have dropped that on me, because now my heart is torn.
Wow.
Anyway, Josh, it's your turn. You talk about something. I'm going to reminisce on.
Are you spent? Are you spent there? All right. I can help us out. I can help us out a little bit. Let's switch gears a little bit. Let's switch over to gaming, and I feel like episode 5 is turning into like just bad news a palooza.
It's a nerd apocalypse.
It is a nerd apocalypse. Take a look around you, Tim. We've slipped into the 5th circle of hell.
Mass hysteria, dogs and cats
living together. Yes, it's true. This man has no... Oh, I'm not going to cross that line. Anyway, switching gears from movie news, which has just absolutely sucked royalness this episode, to gaming. No Man's Sky. It is the game that pretty much does not have an end. It will guarantee that you're playing well into your afterlife. Folks, I've got some news. This was supposed to drop next month. Nerd Informants was actually looking forward to getting their hands on their copy and, of course, playing it and doing some Let's Play walkthroughs that are going to be available on the YouTube channel. But we can't, because that game has been smacked with a delay. It is no longer coming out next month. It's going to be coming out in the middle of August.
What game is that, Josh?
No Man's Sky, the game I've been talking about, has been delayed. It's coming out in August now, not next month.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I know how you were looking forward to that so much.
My reaction, let me just put it this way. My reaction is mature. This stuff happens. If you're a gamer, you should be used to delays by now at this point, because sometimes the games just need extra polish. That's what Sean Murray and his team at Hello Games are doing. They're working on the game and they're applying polish to make sure that when it comes out, it's going to be in its most flawless state ever, unless it gets delayed again. But ask Sean Murray how he's doing right now, and Sean Murray would tell you just about how ridiculous the gaming community is right now on the internet. You want to know how ridiculous?
Please, inform me.
There are gamers out there that are so pissed off that No Man's Sky is not coming out in June, they've decided to take it upon themselves to send Sean Murray death threats.
Get a life.
Oh, wait, okay, wow, okay.
That's what I have to say to those people.
That's direct. You're telling them to get a life.
It's a game. I understand you're upset. I'm upset that Captain America could potentially be Hydra, but I'm not joining the banter of gentlemen who are sending guys death threats.
Wait a minute, you haven't written letters to the comic book writers and all that stuff? Petition members, all that good stuff?
No.
Okay, all right.
They're professionals. They know what they're doing. Sean Murray, I think he knows what he's doing. But, why, Josh, are you on the death threat wagon yourself?
No, not at all.
Okay, good.
Not at all. I'm gonna wait patiently for the game to come out, and then when the game comes out, I'm gonna play it. And there will be walkthroughs and videos on the YouTube channel for Nerd Informants, which you should all subscribe to right now. Nerd Informants on YouTube, by the way. I'm totally name-dropping here, Mick Jagger, but here we go. That out of the way, you're not going to see No Man's Sky until August. You're just going to have to get over it, stop being pissed off, stop sending death threats to Sean Murray, because, I mean, it's like Christmas cards to him. He really doesn't care that much, so let's just put it that way right now. Moving on, jumping back into the movie world, I'm scared to do that, because right now there's been an epic level of suckitude on the movie news front here on Nerd Informants. But I took it upon myself to hit up Netflix over the weekend, good sir, and I sat down and I watched the latest Adam Sandler movie on Netflix. Heaven help me. Lord Almighty. Did you see my Facebook post relevant to that?
No, I didn't. What did you share, Josh?
I pretty much just simply said this. Please don't let the epic level of suckitude that is Adam Sandler's film career suck out my soul. Folks, I survived the movie on Netflix, but my soul did not. My soul has been left behind in my Netflix queue. That's how bad this movie sucked. There was no coherency level of story of any kind relative to Adam Sandler's movie The Do-Over. It's basically him and his film buddies, David Spade, basically parading around, doing nothing of substance, faking their own deaths, changing their lives, getting mixed up with drug lords, da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't even feel bad about spoiling this movie for you because it sucks. Stay away from it. Don't give Adam Sandler money.
It's all around. I'm going to have to agree. I've not seen it. I didn't see his other Netflix movie because people said it was poo-poo. I'm not really big on... I love Adam Sandler. His early work...
I lament for Adam Sandler. I know what you're saying.
The Wedding Singer, Click, 50 First Dates. Mr. Deeds is one of my all-time favorite Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah.
I even liked Grown Ups. Okay, Grown Ups was good. It was a good movie for him to get his buddies together and do one movie. That's great. But since that time, it just keeps happening over and over again. We're not getting any good movies out of him, and it's kind of depressing. So, I'm not even seeing it, but I'm just going to have to agree with Josh on this, that you probably shouldn't even watch it.
Yeah, we shouldn't even watch it at all. It's that bad. Just stay away from it. Don't give Adam Sandler money. And avoid The Do-Over on Netflix, if at all possible. If you have to watch it, make sure you've got Dramamine, an air sickness bag, and perhaps even a tranquilizer dart to shoot yourself with, in case, you get the point. It's that bad. Moving on from Adam Sandler, because I don't want to talk about him anymore. Let's just put it this way. Interesting news, and you can catch it on our Facebook page for Nerd Informants right now. Interesting news on the James Bond front. Pretty much Daniel Craig is done with that. Let me just lay it out for you. They offered him basically Fort Knox to come back and do James Bond for 2 movies.
Ridiculous.
And he turned it down. I mean, did you end up hearing what the amount was?
$100 million.
For 2 movies.
2 movies.
2 movies, and he did not bite.
I'll be James Bond. Just let me do it. I'll do it. I'll do it for half that.
I'll do James Bond for $1 million, and yes, that sounded bad, I know, but I would do the movie for $1 million.
$1 million?
$100 million, and that's what he turned down. But there's a silver lining here because executives are eyeing one particular Marvel favorite. Who is that Marvel favorite?
Finally, some good news. Loki himself, Tom Hiddleston, could be our new James Bond.
God, I love this news. I love this news.
Great news. Finally, some good news coming to you nearly 20 minutes into our episode. I'm happy to share this with you. It gets me excited. I love Tom. He is the bomb diggity, yo.
Tom Hiddleston could be James Bond. Watch for that. If it gets dropped and the news is formally announced, Nerd Informants will have it, and we will tell you everything you need to know about it. He could be James Bond, folks. Now, there was a screen grab that appeared on the Nerd Informants Facebook page as well. And one of the things that I liked about this is apparently you got your nerd on. You liked what you saw, and it centers around Ridley Scott's Alien Covenant. What had your geek radar peaked, my friend?
Well, here's the deal. We know very little about the upcoming Alien prequel, sequel to Prometheus, prequel to Alien. But what we do know is that the director shared a photo this week. And the photo was of a dark hallway, possibly for a spaceship of some sort. The good news is we got a look at our main character, whose name I believe is Daniels.
Daniels, yes.
Daniels.
Okay.
Who is also looking a little Sigourney Weaver-like, with chopped off hair.
Ellen Ripley-esque.
Kind of dirty, kind of that strong female independent lead that we all love from the Alien movie franchise, and it looks like we could be seeing that again for this upcoming Alien movie.
Wow. I saw that concept art as well, and the official still from the movie, and I'm digging the vibe. It's got those narrow corridors of Aliens from James Cameron with the lighting and the fog and all of that stuff, the intensity there. So I know Ridley Scott's going to bring it. I mean, obviously, Prometheus, was okay. It wasn't, I think, what people really wanted it to be or expected it to be.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Ridley's got a lot of bounce back work to do with this one, and hopefully he can pull it off.
And from what I hear, I think he's got what he needs. Okay.
So he's got that magic touch, then, right?
Michael Fassbender, who appeared in Prometheus, is supposed to return as his character, a little whacked out, per se.
Whacked out. All right.
Whacked out is the official term, I believe.
He been hitting that alien sauce.
So I think it's got some potential. And also on our Facebook page, Nerd Informants on Facebook, go like us right now. We posted a timeline that they have set up on moviepilot.com. Really huge fans of those guys. They really have some great articles. So I love to share them, of course, on our Nerd Informants page. But they have set up a timeline of the whole Alien movie franchise.
That's a big deal.
So go check that out. It actually really helps if you've kind of watched the movies over the years and never actually sat down and watched them in order. It kind of fills in some gaps for you, and I really enjoyed that read. So go check it out. It's on Nerd Informants on Facebook.
I love that. I love that. I love the fact that the Nerd franchise, the timeline, all of this stuff for Alien is getting laid out the way it should be. There's a story to tell. Ridley's behind it, so we're going to have to basically be in Ridley we trust, if you will. I do have to bring this up because now, obviously, you can get into spoiler territory if you really want, but my friend, you are loving you some Flash. The finale occurred.
That's right.
Can you give us a spoiler breakdown on that? I mean, obviously, a spoiler-free breakdown. What did you see? What did you like? What did you hate?
Here's the deal. I'll give it to you as spoiler-free as possible.
Spoiler-free is good.
The Flash season finale brought us several things that we're going to like. You got to see the man in the mask, unmasked, and I think you're in for a surprise when you find out who it is. We got to see the rather unusual defeat of Zoom. So, of course, his defeat is coming. We all know they always end up getting rid of the villain at the end of the season. But it's very unique how Barry Allen accomplishes that task. And also, the end of Season 3, or into Season 2, in preparation for Season 3, we got to see what could possibly be the start of the Flashpoint Paradox comic book line. That's all I'm going to say. I'll end it right there. If you're fans of the Flashpoint Paradox storyline, you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll understand what's happening. You'll understand my references there. But definitely go watch the season finale of The Flash. It's really good. Unlike the Arrow, I was actually kind of disappointed with Arrow's season finale. And Legends of Tomorrow, also on the CW, enjoyed their finale finally. It was a lot better. Frankly, it was the best episode of the entire season, basically because they did what they should have done in the first episode. So, little CW season finale rundown for you. Go check out those episodes because they are excelente. Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow, not crazy about the endings totally, but The Flash, out of all the three on the CW, were the best of the best. So,
you know your stuff, and so you were overall pleased with that then.
Oh yeah, I was pleased. I think the end of the Flash episode leaves you saying, really? Did he seriously just do this? Barry, what did you just do? So
let me ask you this. So how many pocket protectors out of 10 pocket protectors would you give the Flash season finale?
11, easily.
Out of 10?
11 pocket protectors out of 10. That's right.
Fast and Furious episode number 5, friends. Tim's hair is messed up, but that was mainly because of the news that we got hit with hard at the beginning of this episode.
Yeah.
Episode 5 is in the books. We want to remind you, we are all over the interwebs. Where can they find us, my friend?
You can find us on YouTube, of course. Subscribe down below, please. You can also find us on Facebook. Like us. Post at us. We want to hear from you. You can also find us on Twitter. Follow us. Tweet at us. Send us pictures. Send us ideas that you want us to talk about. We want to talk about what you want to talk about, and you want to hear, because that's what we're here for.
I gotta tell you, it is geek culture done right. Nerd Informants all over the interwebs. Again, subscribe to us today on YouTube. For Josh Grisham
and Tim Church,
we bid you a very fond farewell for episode 5 of Nerd Informants, and remember friends, you will believe a man can fly.